Did you hear that?
How do we start on that?
Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 29.5. That's right, we're doing a half episode. With me, per the usual, we got Spanky. Spanky, why don't you tell everybody why we're doing 29 and a half?
Yeah, I wanted episode 30 to be a guest, but Rox hasn't reached out to anyone yet, so we can't quite do an episode 30.
That's not just my fault.
That's not the reason why. So, yeah, I might be moving. Might have to don a cowboy hat. You won't be able to see this, Rox, but putting my cowboy hat on right now.
Very nice.
Kinda. It doesn't fit over the, doesn't quite fit over my headset. But
I'm excited to see it.
Yeehaw, baby. Spank Cakes is going to Texas.
Oh, yeah. We're about to live in two of the most controversial states right now.
It's straight from Arizona to Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
Hey, you actually, can you see my camera right now? Because you called that one, man. I'm wearing a hat that says "Don't mess with Texas" right now. Actually.
Does it really?
Yes.
Wait, are those the hats you wore to the
yes, the comically small ones?
That's hilarious.
It's very small, and it looks even worse whenever whenever I have it over my headset. But yeah, moving to Texas possibly. I'm flying out there this week to check it out. If everything goes well, I'll be moving. So yeehaw! But what that means is we'll have to take a little break as I get set up. It's as you're well aware, Rox, it's not easy to move cross country, and you only moved a couple states away, but I'm moving one real big state away. Well, two states away, but one really big state away.
How long's the drive?
17 hours.
Ooh, you got me beat by 6 hours?
Yeah. 17 hours is pretty rough. So my move from Illinois to Illinois to Arizona was 24 hours. So it's shorter than that, but it's still pretty hefty. And I'll be doing this one with a cat that has never really spent more than 30 minutes in a car. So
give the cat a Prozac, it'll be out like a lamb.
Yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, we'll have to take a little short break. Unfortunately, that also means won't be playing much Brawlhalla, so going to be exclusively playing Legends of Runeterra for the next month or so until I get decent internet.
And then I'm gonna try to make a little bit of supplemental content, maybe a couple little meme-tages.
Oh, we'll have to get some recorded video for that, just in case.
Absolutely, I'm telling you, Fortunate Sons montage. I want it.
I'm down for it
as
long as
I'm gonna put a sepia tone on it.
Like we gotta have the mash intro song on it.
All right, bet.
So fortunately for us, the Brawlhalla news cycle has been not too kind to the players. But for us, this works out for a 29.5 episode.
It's true.
We got Summer Championships coming up, starting July 22nd through the 25th for Doubles Weekend, and Singles Weekend, July 29th through 31st. I'm really hoping that I will be able to play in doubles. But we'll see, Rox, we'll see.
Guess it depends on when you get internet.
Yeah, well, I won't have moved yet then. I'm looking at actually starting the drive on the 24th, which is the day of North America 2v2s.
I gotcha.
So, depending on how I work out the timeline, if I leave it later in the day, then obviously I could play. But if we decide to leave super early in the morning, not so much. So, I apologize if not, but maybe Nova wants to play with you. Nova would be a good partner.
I guess I'll make do.
And then Singles Weekend, are you planning on playing?
I'm going to try to. Also, since this is episode 29.5, this is completely different conversation. But somebody, please, for the love of God, tell us who I should spam to be our next guest. please leave a comment. The only person I've been given doesn't have a Twitter, and that is where I post the invitation videos. But please, so I don't end up having to have Zesty on the podcast.
Hey, Zesty could be your temporary co-host.
Oh my gosh.
Until I get back. No, I had that later on in the show notes, but yeah, I'd like to get a dev. I think it was Mio that proposed that idea. If we could get a dev, that'd be really cool. I don't know who does gameplay changes or balance changes, but they'd be a really cool one to talk to, especially with the changes that have occurred this year, and like what they plan on doing moving forward. I'll
see what I can do.
Yeah.
I'll pull some strings.
Are you playing in singles for Summer Championships?
Like I said a moment ago, I'm going to try my best.
Okay. Do you have an idea who you're going to play?
I'm really feeling Azoth. I'm starting to feel Bo. Or maybe Ragnar, depending. If
Ragnar would be really cool.
I'm going to scope out the first guy that I match against, and if they don't look like a Sweat Lord, I might try Ragnar to warm up. But if they're intimidating, I'm just going to go straight Azoth.
Do you feel better with Bo or better with Katars?
With the light attacks, I feel better with Bo. With the signatures, Ragnar has some of the best signatures for Katars. I think they're better than his axe signatures, honestly.
I think Ragnar alludes to like Ragnar's axe is better for sure, but the entire Sig kit of Azoth is insane.
Oh yeah, they all hit like trucks.
And they hit weird. Like, they hit really weird.
Especially the side sig on Bo. Just a big plume. Like, if you barely touch the edge of the plume, you launch a completely different direction. It's amazing.
It's like the force is the same regardless of how it hits, where it hits. It just knocks you way off stage.
Yep.
I might, depending on where I'm... Because, like, I'll be set up down there. I might try and play singles because I think it is Sunday for NA again. So I might try and play it. Like I'm transporting my PC in my car, which is going to be miserable because I'll have to like unload it every night on the trip. But I plan on trying to play in 1v1s. I might just like load up on my Switch as well. Like just play it on my Switch just to like be a Wi-Fi warrior for once.
Yep.
We'll see. You
got a sweet little Switch setup.
Dude, my Switch setup's so sick. It just sucks playing on Wi-Fi because you get hit hard with rollback. The only other news item we had was Heatwave 2022 it's got to happen like within a week, I would think.
Oh, it's going to be as soon as this podcast drops. They're going to do the dev stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it dropped this Wednesday, the 13th? Yeah, the 13th. Typically it happens like, let's see, July 6th through the 27th, June 28th through July 19th. So like it's typically like on the wiki page on this Brawlhalla.fandom it says July 13th is the date for 2022. So we'll see. Maybe it is this week.
Yeah, they'll definitely show it off on Monday then.
Yeah, we'll see. As we had talked about last podcast, we're getting 2 new skins. We're getting Deep Sea Lucian and Vraxi Jones. And Rox, I don't know if you know this, but they are in the image render tool.
Opening Brawlhalla right now.
So yeah, if you don't have Brawlhalla, open it up. Or if you don't have it open it up because these colors are sick.
Colors?
On both of them. Like just the different colors for the skins.
I got you. I thought you were meaning we get new colors.
No, we just get Heatwave. I'm really liking the look of Home Team on the Lucian skin. And on the Vrax skin, I was liking... Let me get back to it really quick. It always confuses me that on the render tool, Vrax is under V's instead of Lord Vrax, but it says Lord Vrax on it. On Lord Vrax, or Vraxy Jones, I actually really like the Soulfire color. And black is clean on it too, man. I might start playing Vrax some more. I don't want to play Lance, but Vrax's blasters with the decks, whew,
Yeah, you've
nice.
been popping off with blasters lately.
Yeah,
You
my
filthy
Isaiah is
Isaiah
feeling...
main.
Speaking of which, I am finally going to get Daddy Isaiah, man. I am so hyped. I passed up on it both years, and I just want that grill cannon. And the ketchup and mustard blasters. Oh, so good.
That was me with the Halloween Petra.
Yeah, you finally bought it, though. You finally bought it. You got to get
Willow
the...
Leaves color, the new one on Vraxy Jones. All right, I see you there, Vrax. Ooh, and Starlight. Sheesh.
Man, I love the season pass colors. Like, just any of them. They're all so good. Oh, yeah, Willow Leaves is nice. I can't wait to rock the Sidra Vraxy Jones combo. Woo!
Oh, I
Anywho,
didn't realize that the Lucian one's animated.
it has bubbles in the helmet, dude.
Oh, the gray looks really cool on that Lucian.
Oh, I didn't get to the grays. Didn't get to the base colors. Does it change the color of the bubbles?
Nah.
Nah, just a little bit.
Okay, yeah, you're right, it does, because Charged OG is like a completely different color, right?
Yeah, it's either like white, gray, or dark gray. Oh, gray is nice. Anywho, so July 13th, 4 days from now, probably day of this podcast drop, we'll have Heatwave 2022, 2 new skins, and as always, the old skins will be available again. What else comes out? We get Heatwave colors, which Heatwave colors are kind of lackluster, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I mean, they used to be really cool, but now that we have so many different to pick from, I don't think I ever pick it.
No, I don't either. Oh, they, on the Brawlhalla.fandom, they have the 2022 Heatwave Podium, which, pretty clean. It's just like a little bit of a recolor of last year's, but I think it's a hawk instead of an owl.
I'm going to take a guess that it looks like a tiki.
Yep, looks like a tiki. And then the hot lava KO effect, which is a really cool one. I like it when people like pair that with the Hellboy skin.
Mm-hmm.
Seen that a couple times. Shall we get to the topic of the pod, Rox?
Ooh, the Heatwave 2022 one, it's like the podium is the color of the Heatwave colors.
Yes, yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, we were talking about this was it with Nova the other day? Do you see the 2020 podium?
Yeah.
That's the color scheme I want for a black and purple color, man. Whew!
Mm-hmm.
We need a black and purple color. All right.
So,
Topic
on to
of the
topic
podcast.
All right.
What do we got, Rox?
We are going over what we think is the most gentlemanly or gentlewomanly emotes or taunts, if you're a Chad. The most toxic and the most what was the other one?
The biggest flex.
Biggest flex. So which one do you want to start with? The mostest biggest flex.
Let's start with. Oh wait, we're gonna start with biggest flex.
Oh no, I was just reiterating.
Okay, let's start with gentlemanly.
Gentlemanly. All right.
Yeah. So we each got 3 for each of these. And for anyone that's just like, this podcast seems like it's gonna be really short. Yeah, it's gonna be really short because we just threw this together last minute.
Correct.
But we each picked 3 emotes for each of these 3 categories. So hit me with your first. I think we'll alternate. So hit me with your first gentlemanly emote.
So I did it in order from least to most.
Okay.
So in third place, I got the See Ya emote, which is just the wave, and I'll explain why it's in the gentlemanly one. Because at the beginning of the match, if you hit somebody with it, that's the friendliest thing you could possibly do. Well, not the friendliest, but it's one of the friendliest. Jeez. But If you use it in a different scenario, like let's say you just took final stock, toxic, extremely toxic. It's so beautiful because it can be very gentlemanly, but then also very toxic at the same time, depending on when you use it.
A lot of the emotes are that way, and I've realized that as I was trying to figure these out. But almost always, people hit that emote when the match starts. I very rarely get hit with it on last stock.
I do occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. But those people that do it last stock, they don't do it at the beginning of the match. You're either a gentleman Chad or you're a toxic bum.
Two different types of users there.
Yep. Actually, that was my second one. So I ordered mine a little bit as well. I didn't put too much thought into it, but Kung Fu Salute was my third spot. It's just it feels like you're going back to the Shaolin, man. You're going back to the Shaolin. You're about to have an honorary fight. Loser cuts off their head. So that was my third pick.
See, my second pick is kind of a mix because they're pretty much the same thing. But any food sharing taunt, whether it's the pizza or the burrito, very gentlemanly because you get to share a nice snack with. I guess this also extends out to the little the drink cup, the little horn, and then also the dinner table. But I feel like the pizza and the burrito are just a little bit on a higher level.
What's funny about those is the team taunts is all the food and drink ones. People will join them if they're an opponent, but the other ones you never see unless it's in 2v2s. Like the team photo, and what's the other one that's a team? The Sunset Drive.
Oh yeah, that one's exclusively used in 1v1s.
No, I don't ever see that one in 1v1s.
Really?
I always see that in 2v2s.
No.
Yeah. If it's food and drink, you can share it with an opponent. If you're riding in a car, you're doing it with a friend. You don't do that with strangers. You don't hitchhike. Get out of here.
You don't know me.
Yeah, Florida man.
Florida man.
Okay, so you stole my second one a little bit, so I'll just go straight to my first. The most gentlemanly or gentlewomanly emote in the game is solidarity, without a doubt, man. Because if you bought it, you donated to charity. If you throw it out and you get hit with a back, that means they donated to charity. It's the most gentlemanly emote.
Okay, so we're about to have a fight because I put my most gentlemanly one as team photo because in 1v1s all the time someone will start with a team photo. All the time. I get hit with it in ones all the time.
I have never.
You only see it in twos. I only see it in ones.
I have never seen team photo in ones.
And it's always a thing to be wary of because if somebody drops it at the beginning of the match, I'm like, I gotta go take a photo of this guy that is gonna beat my ass because that's how it always happens.
It's if someone buys that emote, you know they're serious about the game, so they're probably gonna be pretty decent.
That's fair.
Team photo, I can see it being gentlemanly. You expect the selfie, you gotta respect it. Yeah,
I want to commemorate. What is the difference in those words? Commiserate, commemorate,
commensurate.
What?
Are you saying No, commiserate's not a word.
You're full of shit, bro.
Commemorate is, and commensurate is, but not. What did you say?
Commiserate.
Commiserate.
Express or feel sympathy or pity. To sympathize.
Spell that word.
COMMISERATE. The word I was looking for was commemorate. You were looking. You want to take a selfie with the opponent to commemorate this.
Yeah, that's the word you were looking for.
But commiserate's still a word.
What about commensurate?
Now you're making up words.
That's not a made up word. It's like
All right, how you spell it then?
It's like COMMENSURATE, commensurate.
Ooh. Corresponding in size or degree in proportion.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. There you go. We just
Hold on.
we just
how
threw
how
out.
do you use it in a sentence? Let's see here.
I don't want to because the only thing I can think of is very inappropriate.
Was it penis size? Because I was also gonna go. I was trying to bait you into it.
I know you were
All
trying
right.
to masturbate me into it. Let's go on to toxic now that we got
On to
completely
toxic?
DJing.
All right, I gotta start this one. Number 3.
Okay.
The fucking Starry Night hands together praying emote. People will go the entire match and they won't emote. They won't like there are different attitudes you can catch from weapon starvers. Like some people they swap the weapon because they want to queue up their gauntlets again or something like that. But then there's the ones that do it in the most toxic way that like I'm talking like someone will show up, they won't weapon starve in a toxic way. They'll just cycle their weapons however they want to.
Right.
They play fair, they don't do anything cheesy, and then as soon as they take your final stock, they just hit you with it. And it pisses me off so much, dude. I run into it all the time, and it makes me just want to punch my fucking monitor, dude. Holy shit. Because it's so unexpected. Because they weren't playing toxic, they weren't being toxic, and then as soon as they catch the dub, hands together, praying Starry Nights. And the stupid little fucking tinkle noise it makes. Oh my god, dude.
What's funny is and maybe I'm speaking too soon, I don't think you and I are going to pick any of the classically toxic ones, like classically considered
Like
toxic.
salt and the...
Salt, calculated, red.
Yeah, those are old.
Yeah, good to know because I didn't pick any of those either.
Anytime I get hit with those, I'm just like, okay, boomer.
Yep.
You just start playing again?
Yep. So, my third spot is facepalm, man. I can't stand facepalm. When people hit me with it, it's like... It's just like rubbing salt on the wound, literally, because it's like I just fucked up so bad, and you recognized it, and you hit me with a facepalm.
Yep. That's also a good gentleman one as well. Like if you fuck up, like if you
it's never gentlemanly.
You've never like fucked up yourself and then hit that taunt.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get you. Not getting hit with it, but
yeah,
hitting it on them.
Like you get red, or like you just fall off the map and then you just facepalm yourself.
Yeah. That's like a good like it's like a compliment to the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's my my third spot.
So my second spot would have been number 1 if you'll understand the first one, but number 2 is the OG woohoo. Just you just crouch and throw your fist up in the air. That is it is almost the most toxic thing in the game. You can hit me with...
No way!
If someone hits me with 10 salt taunts or the reeds taunts, that's fine. Hit me with one of those and it's blood pressure immediate.
What's funny about that one is it's also like kind of got a duality to it. Because it's also the one that like people just hit you with when they're new to the game.
Yep.
Like you're either really toxic or like this is day 1, hour 1 of you playing Brawlhalla.
Yep.
My second one is Shrug. It's just something about it. Something about it just makes me feel a certain type of way.
See, I feel that was more like gentlemanly.
It depends. Like if someone just like completely obliterated your stock and then they hit you with a shrug, tell me that's not toxic. Like,
all right, yeah, that's a little toxic.
But you know, and what's cool about this is like we're recognizing that there's different meanings to emotes, and I think people just associate emotes with one thing or the other. Mm-hmm. But the shrug, it's like you weren't shit. Like I just fucking beat your ass.
Okay. All right.
What's your number 1 most toxic?
You know what it is. The raspberry plant that we just got with the battle pass. Oh my god. It's the trolliest. I don't know if it's the most toxic, but I'm putting it there because it's the most trolliest for sure.
I think trolly goes well with toxic.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then it's like I love whenever somebody like Like I'll throw you the perfect situation. I get like 9 hits straight, 9-hit combo with an axe, and I'm obliterating their stock, and then I just stop, hit them with the raspberry, and then continue. It is amazing.
Okay. Mid combo, mid string taunts are like, they are a different type of beast. Mm-hmm. My number one, the Liar solo from the last battle. Was it last battle pass? Where they play the lyre. Oh my god, dude. There is nothing that gets under my skin more, because it's just like the Starry Night one. Someone they'll go the whole match, they'll be playing honorable, and then they'll get that kill shot, and then boom, they'll hit you with it. And it's the noise, man. It's the noise with the twinkly stars. It's the noise with the lyre. It's the noise that's toxic.
I feel it. I totally get it.
It haunts my dreams.
I totally get it.
All right, what you got for biggest flex?
Biggest flex, number 3 is going to be the Avatar cape. When someone, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where you throw the cape over your back and turn around. When somebody takes your last stock and just whips that around, especially when the game does the freeze frame as they're whipping it around. That's one of the coolest things you could possibly do.
And it's got layers, because if they pick the right not the right emote, the right avatar with it, oh my god. Yep. It can be like, you're like, dude, that was fucking cool. So dude, the most obvious, the biggest flex, the flex, man. The flex.
All right.
Whenever someone hits you with a flex, they're like, you can't contest that. They only hit it when they do something cool. They don't hit it whenever you like fucked up. It's whenever they did something. They took you 0 to death. They did like a good read. That's the only time they hit you with it. Mm-hmm. So that's my number 3 spot.
All right. My number 2, the B-ballin' emote. It just feels right. It sounds right. It feels right. Whenever you hit it, the raspberry one does this too. But this one's not as toxic. Whenever you KO somebody and it's the final KO and you hit it, but it doesn't
keeps
really
going.
You don't even see the emote on the screen because it's not actually pulled out yet, but you just hear the bouncing.
The bouncing the bouncing basketball. It sucks, man. I hate that one. I mean, I like it, but I hate it.
I love it.
Number 2 spot for me, Soul Crush. The Mirage taunt that you only get if you buy that Mirage skin.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you went out of your way to buy that just for that taunt, like, kudos to you. Like, especially when you're not playing Mirage. If you're playing that skin, whatever. Like, I expect it. But you bust out that Mirage taunt, the Soul Crush taunt on like Reno or some shit, and I'm just like, oh, okay. You really wanted that emote.
Nope.
So that's my number 2.
Like a base skin Bodvar with no color, just like this.
Oh yeah.
Base color, and you hit them with that paid taunt. I guess they're all paid taunts, but you know what I'm saying.
Dude, hitting that with if you have that taunt and you play base skin colorless Mirage, that would be the biggest flex.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be great. I'm gonna start doing that shit.
So my number 1 flex taunt. Take a bow, baby. If you
take a bow,
get a KO, take a bow. Get the dub, take a bow.
You can use it for anything.
It was actually the first taunt I ever bought on my Switch. I don't know if I have it unlocked on my PC, but on my Switch back when I would just play Lucian and just spam the guitar signatures.
Lucian's a good one for that.
Oh yeah, just take a bow. And I would play the Halloween skin, the Pumpkinhead Lucian.
Yeah.
And I would just get the KO, take a bow. Pumpkin was still smiling whenever he took a bow, and it's just the flex. It's gentlemanly, it's toxic, and it's a flex. It's the ultimate.
It's all
ultimate tunnel.
You know what I like is, and you don't see it almost ever because people aren't coordinated enough, is whenever you do the take a bow and then your teammate comes up behind you with a salt can and starts, pumping your ass full of salt.
Yep.
that might be the most toxic combination.
Yep.
My number one, and it's just because, well, one, it's super limited. Two, after the season pass was done, you don't see it. The Order Salute, man. That taunt is the greatest shit ever.
You can't see it, but I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing.
the salute.
Bro, we spammed that shit so much as soon as we unlocked it.
I need to bring it back, because that is probably my single favorite emote. And no one does it anymore at all.
Just give it like another year, and we'll start spamming it again, and people are just gonna be like, "Where the fuck is that taunt?"
Yes, yeah, no, that's what I love about the season pass emotes or the battle pass emotes is because it, like once it's gone, no one knows where it came from.
Yep, it's like Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? I don't know. All right, so that's pretty good for a last minute topic of the podcast.
Yeah, we kind of threw that together real quick. We really just wanted to say, hey, we're taking a short break so
yeah.
can move across the U.S.
Yeah, so once I get moved, it practically confirms that I will be at BCX. My schedule.
That's how you close the deal with your new job, right? You were just like,
yeah,
all right,
I tell them I need these dates off.
I'll move my entire life to Texas, but I need these dates off.
Yeah, so my schedule will be Monday through Thursday for probably the next 6 months or so, and then I'll go back to a really crappy rotation. But yeah, so I'll be Monday through Thursday, so I'll probably just take Thursday off, fly out to Atlanta, and that confirms that I will be at BCX.
Let's go.
Yep, and we're signed up. Are you signed up for both 2v2 and 1v1?
Yep. Send
Cool.
Send us a DM or join our Discord if you want to go in on $1 million
Oh, dude.
Airbnb, have a big streamer house party.
Join the Discord and we'll figure out something as far as like, if you don't want to stay with us, that's fine. I completely understand. That'd be kind of weird for you and I both. But our
average viewer's like 20 something.
Yeah, it's like two boomers. Like we'll be going to bed at like 9 o'clock. You stay up pretty late. I don't. But yeah, if you
sleep at like 3 a.m. every night. What are you talking about, playing?
Yeah, you do. If you want, join the Discord. We've been playing a lot recently with each other, and that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, join the Discord, especially if you're going to BCX, because we'll get together for like, I don't know, me and Rox are gonna get a place. We'll get a barbecue going or something. That'd be pretty cool. So,
ooh, let's smoke something.
Dude, smoke, man. I'll make some fucking mac salad. Whew, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh, no, if it's chili, I'm gonna make some white chicken chili, my specialty.
Woo! We're gonna be eating really good at the Gravity Cancel Bungalow, man.
Oh yeah. We might as well just rent it out for a whole week.
Yeah. We won't even be there for all of it. We'll just rent it out and leave leftovers for people. But yeah, so BCX beginning in November. I think it's the very first weekend of November. Actually, let me look really quick. Yeah, the 3rd through the 6th, or the 4th through the 6th. So yeah, if you're going to BCX and you're a fan of the podcast, hit us up on Discord or YouTube comments or wherever you want to reach us. And yeah, we'll definitely get together for some drinks, for some food, whatever it may be.
Yeah, just drop your cell phone number, address, and social security number in the comments, and we'll reach out.
We will reach out through your bank whenever you get a fraud alert.
That's how you know that you've been selected.
That's how you'll know. All right, Rox, you want to close this out?
You got me doing everything.
Yeah, intro, outro, man.
Outro. Thanks for watching our supplementary episode 29 and a half. I've lost my train of thought.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. You right now watching this. If you made it this far, tell us who the fuck we should invite for episode 30.
Yeah, our options are basically
pick your favorite dev.
Yeah, dev, artist, content creator, pro player. If you think
You.
you can hold up to the punishment that is an interview by us for an hour and a half. Yeah, anyone. We'll take anyone except Zesty. All right.
Love you, Zesty.
Love you, Zesty. Dude, Zesty's getting good, man. Zesty's getting good.
I'm telling you, he was just new to the game. He is a Destiny sweat. Like, he's good at video games. He was just new at Brawlhalla.
That's fair. That's fair. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Gravity Cancel Podcast. Until next time, episode 30, new guest. Peace.
You want to hear some horse shit?
Did you stop recording yet?
No, I'm still recording.
Oh, okay. I had my hand on the button. Let me hear some horse shit.
So, whenever we started recording, for some reason, I accidentally opened Twitch.